a talking mood today. Well, first of all, I have a question for y'all. Are your earlobes attached or unattached? This is where I'm at today. Literally, me, Hannah, and Nick spent about 45 minutes to an hour last night talking about attached and unattached earlobes, and Nick and I both have unattached, and then Hannah has attached, and Nick couldn't even like look at Hannah after he found out that her earlobes were attached. He is very adverse to it, and it was so funny. So I need to know in the comments down below, are your earlobes attached or unattached, because I need a tally. And I think Hannah said it's like 18% or something are attached, and then the rest aren't. So if yours are attached, you're rare. So that's cool. But anyways, so this week I'm feeling obviously chatty. So using this, which is Dream Plan Do, and this week already obviously happened. It was so fun. Yeah, I had a blast, you know. Was in the good old Dallas with two of my favorite peoples. I'm like looking at all the stuff I have. I'm like, what am I gonna do with all this? Just figure it out. But yeah, it was a great time. Kane was gonna be in Dallas for Go Wild, and Dallas is obviously only 2.5 hours from me. So whenever Kane's that close, I feel like it's one of those things I had to jump on seeing him. I feel like I was like thinking about maybe like stopping by the Go Wilds, but I just feel like I'm just like an anxious human being these days. How do I do this? Maybe like, I don't like cover her face up, but like we gotta do something here. But yeah, I don't like, do I even need this? I guess probably. I'm gonna do like a whole mixed metal thing. But yeah, we just played games. It was really nice. It was like a nice like little refresh, I feel. Let's do this. Something like that. I don't know. All right, let me take a little thumbnail picture. I feel like I'm breaking out like a crazy person. All right, here. So thumbnail pic. I just take it on my phone. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. I took a shower this morning and I feel like, oh, so fresh and clean. All right. So here's all the stuff I'm going to use. We're going to be using the Dream Plan Do kit because I figured hanging out with planner queen and king need to be doing this. And I like the colors. It's my birthday month. Like things that have to do with me, you know. The sitch. So I have that. And then I have this foil bundle from my shop, which is kind of like, let me show you this way. Kind of like a like wavy hollow type situation. This is in confetti version 2. Has all of the like small new icons, which I love those icons. Can't live without them basically at this point in my life. Also, this one again has those. This is in magenta hollow, and this is the groovy bundle. Thought this would be cute to pick and pull from. I don't know exactly what the plan is here. I'm just doing it. I have the solid underlays from Planet Hannah in the heart hollow. I'm thinking I did in my other planner, which I'll show you in a second. I did like this and put it on top of like a solid underlay from Planet Hannah, and it looked sick. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this. And then I just had like an extra one. I don't think I need it, but I also had some things down here. This was like a freebie, so I figured I'd just put it with it. And then I have my custom multi for this week. It was a very busy girl week. So we have all of those in the heart hollow, and this is it was like a font of the month. I don't know if it was a font of the month in March or if it's font of the month currently, but like when you see this it wouldn't be, or if it's like in May then maybe, I don't really know. And then I have the tall box, the extra color, which will I use maybe fashion in 6 because I'm blonde, and then a doodle. So we got things here. So I feel like I should have ate a muffin or something before this, but Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I had this marked completely wrong, so thank goodness I looked, is 3, like I don't need a box. So I'm going to be like kind of like short on boxes. So normally what I do, I don't know if I've explained this recently. Normally what I do whenever I am like, you know what I do, like I flip through it all and then I speed it up. This is what I do. So I like to kind of like organize the sheets. These are overlays. We put these on last, so we're going to put them like here. I have underlays. These are just like the bougies and realistically not going to use these. So I put them like off to the wayside. Like we're not going to be using those. So we're putting them on the wayside. This I'm not going to use till I get into the plans. So I'm going to put this over here. Then I have this, which is an overlay, but it's going to be the bottom washi, which I do get to first. We're going to put it there. Box. We need her. These I won't need. I have this quote, which I'm going to put on. So I'm going to put that in the overlay, but these are just going to go over to the when I do my actual plans. This are going to go here. This is an overlay, so I don't need it right now. These are also overlays, don't need them right now. And then I have the more of the underlays. This I don't need till I start my plans. And this is 15 millimeters, so I'm going to put it with that. And then I go through these as well. So like this is a full box. We need her right away. We don't need this right away because this is for the plans, so there. We have to make decisions. We have boxes. This I'm going to need one sticker from probably. So I'm just going to put it here. And then I have the glitter headers. I won't need this till the plans. These colors are so good. It makes me want to like squeeze them. And then the 15 millimeter. So that's usually what I do. And then all of this is like the stuff that I won't need till I start the plans. And then this is like, I usually put it like on top of this. Like, and if I like do the base and then I like stop for whatever reason, I will put everything that like I'm 100% done with in here and then everything I'm still using on top. But I'm probably going to finish this base in one sitting. So I'm just going to put that there. And then I'll like move this stuff around. So I'll usually start, when it comes to this planner, I'll usually start with the bottom washi. Because I feel like the bottom washi is the thing that I usually actually oddly have to think about first. So these are like all boxes and glitter headers. I'm just going to put those to the side. Bougies. 15 millimeter we're going to leave out, and then this is going to go over there with the glitter headers because I have to decide what I'm going to do. Now we're going to look at the bottom washi and figure out what I want to do. Also, while I'm here, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to pull out, I don't know if I have any other heart hollow like stuff. I can actually put away this from my last spread that I just did in here. Actually, I also have some black. I needed more of these from my shop. They're nice if you're, especially if you're doing like a no foil moment, or if you're doing like a fun foil but you don't have like a bow you necessarily want to use, or like something you could use a black or a white with. I have the white ones there. I prefer the black if I'm being honest with you. But let's see if I have anything else in Heart Hollow. I'm like just also putting things away as I go because you know, you never know, you never know. This is Rose Gold. That's going over there. Pixie Rose, she's a beauty. Where is Heart Hollow? Shattered Hollow, Pearl. I don't have a Heart Hollow section. It seems kind of weird. Shattered. Okay, I guess I don't have a Heart Hollow section. Seems kind of weird. Okay. I was like, I don't know if I had any like extra stuff to pull in, but I guess not. I don't know, I'm weird. I'm thinking what I want to do is maybe the bows, because like I'm a bow girl, and I don't know, because like I also am like, I don't know if I want to use the checkered and then have like double checkered, and I don't want to lay the overlay on the checkered, but then I'm like, so I should probably use, unless I want to use both of these. I also feel like this is cute. Could put these over top of the checkered and then do the dots here. I'm thinking that's the way. It's either going to be that I do the faces on here and then do this like confetti on here, or it's going to be I do the bows on here and then the confetti on here. But I'm thinking to like pull in, because I'm doing like the mixed metal look, we need to pull it in. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And like I said, I'm not going to be able to use a lot of boxes this week because, I mean, I could use extenders, but I haven't used extenders in like a year. I think that they're fun and like cute. Obviously, I like invented them, but I don't want to do it. I'm like lazy. I think it's just like, it's not anything besides that I'm lazy. Does that make sense? Maybe, I don't know. Okay. Now I have to decide if I want to pull in this extra color. I also need to decide if I want to color block. I feel like color blocking whenever I have like 3 days with 3 boxes a little stressful. A little stressful, but it can be done. Do I want to do it? I don't know. So we're going to do the smiley faces here. These smiley faces are so cute. Very cute. Love her. Love her. Oh my gosh, the new Taylor Swift album is so good. It's just so annoying. I just keep singing it. I want to get you back. Okay, or I'm gonna get you back. So good. But daddy, I love him. I'm having his baby. Ugh, so good. Down Bad. So good. Fortnite. So good. I could do it with a broken heart. So good. Even like Fresh Out the Slammer. They're all stuck in my head. I love every second of it. So then this I'm going to put to the side because I'm going to need to use these date numbers, which they are the same font. So I might just do like every other, depending. Haven't decided. We will see. But I don't need them right this second. So we're just going to put them up here with said date covers. Now let's move into the actual spread. Let's look at these full boxes to see like what we're working with here. Got so many, and realistically I'm going to be able to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically like one box here, so I could kind of like switch them up. I do not think I'm going to use the tall box because that takes up 2 boxes and we need more boxes than that. So I think I'm going to use like one fashion person, and I'm really obsessed with this one, so I'm going to use her. And we're going to switch this one over. So I'm not like doing this because it's just visually helpful. So then this one's done. Then, put this one in here. I think I might just like leave it as is then, because these are my favorite boxes. I do like the vlogging one, but I didn't like vlog or anything, so I think I like this stitch. You know what I'm saying? I think I like this one, so I'm going to keep it like that, and then I like using the double box, so I obviously cannot, not obviously, but I'm not going to use that Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, so I can't use it Sunday, because these are all 3 days, and I'm not going to have a box on, and I'm not going to put half of it on here, so I'm actually going to go ahead and oddly this week put it on Tuesday, Wednesday. I think that'll be the vibe for the week. And Fresh Out the Slammer. Okay. So we got that, and then let's go ahead and start working on these underlays. Let's do it from here first so you can get this one done with. Just stick her here. Seems like a little actually not as wide as we need her to be, but I don't think we'll really be able, that might bother me a little bit. Very odd. Let's cut that up. It's coming up like a dream though. Okay, so we're gonna stick that back on. Let's try this one from the actual box sheet. Okay, perfect. Very strange. All right, let's do this here. Perfect. Like, come on. Oh, I wanted to show you what it looks like in my other planner. Hold on. Hold, please. I think I haven't filled in the spread yet, if I'm being honest with you. A couple spreads behind in here. Yeah. Look how fun that is. It's with, I think it's lavender and, I'm like, wait, what? It's lavender full solid underlays with the like wavy hollow checkered boxes. So stinking good. It's annoying. Then, okay, but anyways, looks so good, right? Looks so fun. So funky. We love her. Groovy, they may say. You know what I'm saying? Just got a message from Bennett's teacher that he's not feeling well. And he said that the school nurse is out without a substitute. And I was like, that seems weird. But I was going to go grab him, but Nick said that he can grab him. So I was like, have fun. Let's do this. It's gonna be weird having like no boxes. Actually, it works out that I have, oh, that other one didn't work right. I might still have to use it anyways. Where did it go? Oh, but I don't have an extra one of these. Huh. I might have to like do some condensing. What day do I want to condense is the real question. Because I don't have another one of these to put on top of it, even if this one did work. I think I'm going to I'm thinking I'm going to have to hold and just figure this out real quick. Okay, for Thursday, I am going to also, to just do 2 and just make it easy on me. All right, so, okay. I just cut out a couple of things. We'll talk about them, but I feel like they're like not things that I necessarily need to mark. I'll mark them in my other planner. Actually, I don't think I will because I think I already pre-planned it and I didn't put in 3 boxes. So I'm just going to have to cut it down everywhere. So, oh well. But this is going to look so fun, so epic. Definitely going to need to send a picture to Hannah because it is looking so cute already. Okay, but I love this. It's just so good. What was I talking about? Okay, so what else happened this week? So basically I had to like, the beginning of the week, I had to like full throttle work because it's like a busy month, realistically. Like we had Theo's birthday last weekend. And then this week was going to Dallas to hang, which is like obviously a choice. It's not like anyone forced me to. I'm like, I might not color block, but also like I could because I feel like only 2 days with a thing. It's fine. I'm like, I could do this. I could also use this color and use it on Thursday. I might. I should. I could. I will. Okay, all right, let's do this. Let's put this pink in. Might as well. We're going to color block. What's the worst that happen? So we'll do that pink. And then we'll do this pink. I could like them in order, like this way. Anyways, so that, and then the week that I'm living in, I'm like home the whole week, but then I leave on Monday for Disney, and then I come home, and then I'm home for a couple weeks, and then I'm going back to Dallas for a gaming thing. It's just going to be wild. It's like the end of the school year. It's just a wild times to be alive. So I was like really hustling this week because I basically need to finish like a lot of work in a short amount of time, which is like fine, but you know, just got to hustle a little. So Thursday I'm going to put a box, which now I have to grab another box, which I might just grab one of these. Maybe I'll just do the camera because I do think it's quite cute. I'll put it here just to have something here. Yeah, maybe, or maybe I'll do this one here. Yeah, let's do this one here. Okay. But had a really fun weekend. I guess I'll talk about the weekend so that whenever it comes to it, I won't have to like spend 7 years talking about it. But I'll knock their base in a minute. On Thursday we left a little earlier than we were going to because I was like, I just need to get out of my house. It's a crazy place in here. So we left and we road tripped to Dallas. We stopped at a Buc-ee's on the way. It was Hannah's first time ever at a Buc-ee's, which is wild and crazy. But she was like, this is just like insane. And it obviously is because it's Buc-ee's. It's just like mind blowing. You got to go if you're ever around one. Then we did end up picking up Kane and we were hungry. So, well, it's mostly I was hungry. And we got this like fried chicken at this place called Bubba's, I believe. Which was so funny because it was really good. But the service was like, they just like acted like they didn't want us in there. They were like, I don't know. Like they just like didn't seem happy about it. Which it's fine, you know. I've had those days as well. Then we went to the Half Price Books flagship. Actually, I think we did that before food. But I actually only got one thing there. And the place was huge. I think it was like a little overwhelming. But I feel like I found better gems at like smaller Half Price Books. But it was cool to go to the flagship because, again, it was like the size of a Walmart or bigger. It was wild. So many books. And then we went to Target and I almost got murdered. Not really, but I had the vibes that I was like on the chopping block of life because I accidentally took this person's parking spot, which I like, they didn't like have any like signals of taking this parking spot, but they were really mad that I took their parking spot. But the thing is there was like, they parked right next to me then and I was a little scared because I don't mean to anger. I was like, should I move? And Kane's like, no, like they didn't have their blinker on. they got a parking spot right next to you. It's not even like it was a prime spot. Like, I don't know. But I was nervous because I'm like, I don't want to like make anyone mad, obviously, but also, you know, just a scared girl. So we did that. We wanted to get like drinks and such and snacks and things. So to Target and did that. And then we, on the way out, Nick was like, oh, the new Taylor Swift song, the Post Malone one, leaked. And I was like, oh my God. So I got to listen to the new Post Malone song in the Target parking lot. I waited to listen to the rest of it till the next day, but like I have been anticipating this so much. And I was totally vibing, loved every second of it. So we listened to it the one time, and then I was like, okay, I can wait to listen to the rest of it tomorrow. Then we went to the Airbnb, which was super cute, and it was like really nicely located, and it was actually like really inexpensive, which is cool as well. So we loved that. I would definitely stay there again. And then we just gamed and had a little fun time. And we had a DoorDash disaster because they forgot Hannah's food. And then we ordered from Arby's because we got like the dollars back on hers. And we ordered at Arby's and then they forgot our sauces, which was just... She couldn't win this day, basically, when it came to food, which was like... If it was me that like... It was like the chicken nuggets they forgot, I would have been like, it's fine. But like Hannah hadn't eaten basically all day. So girl was hungry and she just couldn't not eat. So... Yeah, it was a disaster. It was stressful. And then me and Hannah were just up at night. Like, we read a little, I think, and then we were just, like, giggling and, like, laughing about all kinds of dumb stuff. Like, nothing that actually makes sense. We were just talking about all kinds of things and just giggling. Then on Friday, both of the Taylor Swift albums were released. It's honestly, like... B-side, basically. Like, it's not like 2 albums in my eyes. It's more like A-side, B-side. But 2 albums were released, so we did listen to that. I didn't like listen to it like in depth this day, but we did listen to it anytime we were like in the car, which was very, very fun. Very excited about that. Then I put in You Grow Girl, which that's gonna be a full box overlay, but there was this like, I don't know what they were doing like in the Airbnb that was next to us, but they like were having some kind of meeting at like the butt crack of dawn, and they just kept saying You Grow Girl like over and over again. So I put that as a full box because honestly you do grow, girl, but it was just funny because they were like screaming it, You Grow Girl. So I don't know if it was like some kind of like company like trip or something, but like it was funny at like 8 o'clock in the morning. That's all we heard in our room was You Grow Girl. And they had been up for a while at that point, and they were having like a little meeting outside. I don't know, the whole thing, very funny, but you know, we love the motivational speech in the early morning. Then we went to this place called Cindy's. We actually went to this place called Ellen's first, but like, and it said they were open online. I didn't check their actual website. I checked Yelp, which I feel like usually whenever businesses like aren't open, they do update their Yelp page. But they basically had a sign on their door saying that they were in friendly negotiations with their, their landlord, and that they are not open. And I was like, okay, cool. So we went to Cindy's, which I feel like is like probably the best like happy accident ever because Cindy's was so good. We went again the next day, and we're planning on going basically every day whenever we're in Dallas for the BGG spring. It's so yummy, so good. If you're in Dallas, they have like 4 locations. I think you need to go. Definitely gives me up north vibes, so we love that. And then so I got French toast that day, and then I almost passed out on Half Price Books. We went to Half Price Books, and they had like all of the like first editions of like all of the like ACOTARs and Throne of Glass, and I was like, oh, do I need to buy them? And I was like, no, Andrea, you do not need to buy them. But I was like, literally just like was like hyperventilating because they were just so beautiful seeing them in person, and like they're all like in their spots. This is nuts, but in the best way. Okay, sidebar. So we did that, and we went to a bunch of Half Price Books this day, which was so fun. We had a pop stop at McDonald's, which was great. And then we were just gaming. I think we were waiting for Kane to get back, so we played Wormspan because we also needed to learn how to play it, so it would take a little bit of time. And, oh, actually, I don't really want it in this order. I'm going to do it. Actually, I'm going to pull up the whole thing. Because this and this is like the same background, and I don't want, it's just too much of the same. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to just go ahead and fix that. So we did that, and did we play that day? Maybe. I don't remember. Shopping spree, went to Half Price Books and Barnes & Noble. I didn't buy anything at Barnes & Noble. And then we were gaming some more, and then we went to this place called the Henry. I made the reservation the day before, because I was like, oh, we could go, and then it was like busy, you know? So we did that, and it was super yummy. We got pretzels to start, which were really good, and then we got, I got a steak salad, I think, and then me and Hannah shared truffle fries, which were really good. She also got a salad, I think. Super yummy. And then we played Arc Nova, which took us a while because we like had to teach Kane and set it up and yada yada yada, taking it down, the whole thing, playing the game. We all like scored within like 1 point of each other, which is kind of wild. I think it was like Hannah had 19, I had 18, and then Kane had 17 or something along the lines of that. This is a little crooked, but I don't care. And that was really fun. And then we were just goofing around, and then we read a little bit in the PM. Saturday, we woke up to thunderstorms and flooding, and we went to Cindy's again this day with Kane. I kind of like the water bottle. She's represented over here, but nowhere else. But I also like the flowers. The flowers right there. Let's do the water bottle. I think I might have to cut it. I do. All right. Then we played, oh, this is the day we played Wormspan. I don't know what we played the other day. We played Wormspan, and that was really fun. We also then just had a little bit of time to kill till Kane got back, so we played I played Sudoku, and then Hannah read a bit until Kane got back, and then we went to McDonald's. Me and Hannah got pop, and then, actually, I don't know, I guess I'll grab like a hollow month. Kane got like lunch because we had eaten a big breakfast, and we were snacking the whole time. And then, okay, let's get it in April. What else do we do? Went to House Rules games and Common Ground games and bought games. We have a haul on our BG Girlies YouTube channel with Kane. It was super fun. I love the video. It just made me giggle whenever I was editing it yesterday. And then we just gamed and took a food break and went and got Mexican food, which was super, super yummy. And then I finished my book this night that I was reading, which is Part of Your World, which was so cute. And then on Sunday, we just walked to Starbucks and said our goodbyes. And then on the way home, we had a Taylor Swift listening party where basically, I think I'm going to use Hollow for the dates. Yeah. Basically, we just listened to every single Taylor Swift song on the way home and rated them out of 10, I believe, which was very, very fun. And I liked listening to all the songs. And even some of the songs I was, like, not a fan of. Like, not a fan of, but I was like, this one's mid. And now I'm, like, obsessed with. So it's just the way I roll. On the way home, we did stop at the Half Price Books outlet. I did find, like, one graphic novel, but otherwise it was very, like, if you took Half Price Books clearance and, like, they sat there for, like, 100 years, no one bought them, and then you put them, like, in a place, that's what the book outlet would be. But everything was, like, under $5, which is pretty cool, so you might find some cool hidden gems. Probably especially in the kids section. I feel like there was probably a lot of, like, really cool stuff. But yeah, didn't find anything too crazy. We did rope drop at McDonald's, which was fun. We got like the world's hottest french fries ever. We were basically rope dropping lunchtime because I did not really want McDonald's breakfast this day. Then I got home on Sunday, and I was just hanging out with the fam, and then I ended up playing Wormspan with Nick. He really loved it. He beat me. He's beat me in like every game we've played recently, which is very odd. I feel like when we first started playing games, I had a winning streak of like 75% like of the time I would win, and now I feel like I win like 10% of the time, which honestly, like, I'm not the kind of person who really, the thing is that I feel like I play to win, but I don't get mad when I lose. So that makes sense. And also I feel like I am the kind of person who, if I don't win games, it's not like it doesn't make me like them or dislike them anymore. Like Nick, I feel like, and sometimes even Hannah, love you, Hannah, but I feel like if they win a game, they're a little bit more apt to like it. Like, I feel like maybe, like, usually it's the first time, I feel like it is kind of like, like, not an endorphin boost, but, like, it's, like, exciting to win. So I feel like it makes you, like it more. Does that even make sense? I don't want to do this. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to use any of these necessarily, like, as the full box overlays. I think I might want to use quotes and then just these ones, because I feel like this is already a lot of that, like, purple color. I might just go ahead and save these and then do these. But honestly, I had a blast. We played, as far as new games go, we played Wormspan, which is new. It's basically the, like, new, like, themed Wingspan, which Wingspan is about birds. You can find it at Target, and I think even Walmart might have it, some Walmarts, but Targets, I think I've seen them at, like, every Target. Basically, it's, like, a super, like, it's easy, but it's, like, fun game where you're, like, collecting birds and nests and things. I don't really even know what, like, the lore of, like, what you're supposed to be doing is, but it's a fun one. I have the whole entire lineup. They have, like, a bazillion, like, Lux stuff and, like, expansions, and they have a big box, which I do have the big box. I do really like Wingspan, especially for, like, a more, like, mainstream game. It's definitely a fave of those. Like, as far as you think, like, Wingspan, Catan, Ticket to Ride, like, those are very, like, accessible. They're pretty easy, but, like, still fun for the most part games. But yeah, I think Wingspan's one of my favorites. But anyways, it's like for dragons. So we played that, which was new. And then we also played Botany, which actually Kane bought, which is so strange that he bought this game, like, on a whim. But it was so fun. I think Hannah said that she might eventually get it. But it was a good one. And I am happy that we got the chance to play it and, like, learn how to play it, because it was quite fun and exciting to play. So we love that. I think otherwise, I'm like, I don't think that there was anything else that we, like, learned to play. I was trying to think. I don't think so. I think basically I just brought, like, our favorite games with me so that we could teach Kane. And he had the request of Arc Nova and Dice Throne. We did bring Dice Throne, but we didn't end up playing it because Dice Throne you can play it at more than 2 people. I just don't really recommend it, if I'm being honest with you. But me and Kane, whenever I went to Chicago, I did play Dice Throne with him, and he really liked it. But his main request was Arc Nova, which we did end up playing, and he loved it. And I mean, he did a good job for being his first time, and he only lost by 2 points, so that's pretty good. But yeah, Arc Nova I like Arc Nova. I feel like I've just played so many dang games with Arc Nova. I'm, like, in the, like, I think that my, like, app says, like, 70 some, but I think there was a lot of games I didn't track on, like, Board Game Arena. And yeah, I just feel like I'm, like, it's a kind of a long setup. And then, I don't know, it's good. I feel like it's also a game that I like playing at, like, 2-player, not at any more than that, because it just takes forever. But it was fun playing with Kane, especially because he was so hype about it. And we played, what else did we play with him? We played Dungeon Mayhem, which is really fun. I'd recommend that if you're, like, not super big into gaming. But I think it's fun at 2 players, but also fun at the higher player counts. We also played That's Pretty Clever, which is so fun, and I Love Cats, which y'all know I love. I'm, like, literally obsessed with it. And what else did we play? I don't know. Explore and Draw was a new one we played too. All right, I'm gonna do You Grow Girl somewhere. You Grow Girl, maybe over here. I also have these ones. I can do the Cool Kids Club. I think that's pretty fun for, you know, hanging with the pals. Do that one. And then Bad Beat Energy is cute. I like the Love That For You is kind of cute. But I don't really have that many places to put things. I want to put You Grow Girl somewhere. I feel like this already has, like, a quote. And I'm like, maybe I'll put it here. Grow. for a finger, but we're gonna have to. And then girl, and then I'll do the U after. And it also has the flowers, so I feel like I guess that really works. Oh my gosh, look at that. So cute. Don't use any other ones? I don't think so. Not in the mood. Stay wild. Every little thing's gonna be okay. I kind of like that. I think that's really cute. So that's the base, y'all. That's the base. So cute. All right, we're moving into that good old day by day. I did pull out a bunch of different colors of the week, I guess, just to have options. This is one of the new ones, and then these are the old ones. These ones have scribblers. The new one has like the scribblers with the different hair colors, which I could totally use as well. So I'm going to plop this open. I should go through my like scribblers and like the old colors of the week and see which ones I have like the most used from, and then like redo those colors, because like some of them I'm like I could use a couple extra copies. So on Monday, hold on, let me get my stuff situated, because now I'm like all like out of whack, because now I also do, hold on, let me show you what I do. I also do, like, I separate them, this stuff. Like, I don't think I'm going to use one of these, but maybe I'll use it for the new Taylor Swift album, but probably not. We'll see. And then this I won't need till after, because I'll probably use the deco bits from it. And then, so this I'll just like put to the side. Again, deco bits, if I use them, they're going to be over there. And then I have my scripts, the icons that I'm likely going to use, the other icons that I could likely use, I have the doodles that we're going to add on, and then I have the extra color here. So it's usually like my little setup. So I kind of like organize everything. So I have my scripts, or my icons, my scripts, doodles, characters are to this way, and then I just have my labels here. So everything's in like kind of pile. So as far as it goes, on Target, on Monday I did go to Target. We are color blocking, so it's gonna make life a little easier sometimes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So for Target, I'm gonna go ahead and use the little Target mini icon from the foil bundle, and a Target from the scripts, which these are again in Heart Hollow in the like groovy font. I don't remember what font of the month this was, but it was font of the month. Then I did go to H-E-B with Nicholas. So for that, I'm going to just use a fancy label here to mark going to the grocery store with the love of my life. Okay, so I'm going to put in a good old Heb in there. Good old H-E-B. And then afterwards, we did just cuddle. Like during quiet time. So for that, I'm going to just use one of these like bigger boxes here to plop in here. And for cuddling, I'm going to go ahead and use an us sticker question mark, like a cuddling one. I use these like cray cray. Love that. And I'm going to use a little cuddle script in there. Move on to the bottom. I did make the Korean beef recipe that my whole family really likes. I think I mentioned it in one of my favorites videos. If you want the recipe, let me know. Just found it on the internets. It's good stuff though. My kids love it, and it's so easy to make. So we obviously love that. So I'm gonna use a little chef hat. And then afterwards, just hung out with the family. So for that, we're going to use another box. I'm going to use a rounded one this time. Oh, I love me a color block look, especially after last week was kind of chaotic looking. If you didn't see that, chaos. So hung out with the fam. So for that, I'm just going to use like a little candle to mark kind of just chilling. And I have a with fam script. I love this font so much. With fam. And then afterwards, I did finish the book I was reading. Which was Done and Dusted, which is like a ranch western, not it was western technically, like a cowboy romance, which I never read before, but the person who wrote it is like named Lila. I think it's Lila Sage. And I was just like, oh my God, Lila. So I wanted to read it, and I did read it, and It didn't like, it's not like a book that changed my life, but I probably will read the rest of them. I didn't really like I'm not like huge on smut to begin with, but this one was like really smutty when it was. Granted though, I feel like the smut like amount was not wild for like the length of the book. Like the percentage of smut wasn't wild. Just when there was smut, it was like very derogatory and intense. But I love the family dynamic, I guess, and like the ranch itself was like interesting, so I will read the rest of them probably until I either get bored of it or whatever. So I finished that night, and this just looks so good with this like font and the foil and everything. On Tuesday, I did clean. I cleaned Theo's room as well as all of the balloons up from his birthday. So I'm gonna go ahead and plop that on in. Had to like pop all the balloons and like vacuum and clean, etc., etc. That is on very, very crooked. But you know, just your normal duties. Probably gonna be using a lot. Probably using a lot of these icons simply because, unless I need like one of the other ones, because this is all the scripts are gonna be the like heart hollow, so I feel like this will like contrast nicely next to it. So for cleaning, I'm just going to go ahead and use the little spray bottle here. You know, it's not like a super contrast on that color. So clean, and then I was super anxious this day because we had like appointments we needed to go to. Both Bennett and Theo had an appointment at the same time, like at the same like location, but like different offices. So it was like I had to go. So I was like super anxious, just like simply because of those appointments, not because of like I mean, it was like a little bit stressful, but not necessarily because of the like matter at hand. It was more just they were appointments, and I was just stressed out about it, and it basically ruined my whole day and my ability to concentrate on anything because I was just so anxious about having to go to appointments. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this so it doesn't cover up the little scribbler's face. But yeah, everything's solid as for now. We have like one thing going on that we're not like sure about what it is, but it doesn't seem urgent, so that's always a plus. And then I just put in that we went to those appointments. Nick took Theo because we knew his would be like a little bit longer. The office that he had to go to is like notoriously like takes forever, because they're always behind. And I took Bennett, which me and Bennett like finished so fast. It was like no one in the office, and it was just Bennett's was just like a little checkup type thing for his surgery he just had, so BNT. And then I went to McDonald's. Well, yeah, I was having like a little bit of a, you know how when I'm stressed, I get McDonald's. It's just the way it is. Also, Bennett's homesick, so I'm trying to keep an eye on him. But the rules in our house are if you come home sick or you stay homesick, you are going to be laying down and no electronics, because otherwise they take advantage of that and they are always sick then. So got McDonald's because I was stressed. But Bennett also, I feel like he's the type of kid who would like, he's like, oh, okay. Like he's not like thrilled that he doesn't have electronics right now. But like he's like, I can read. So jokes on mom. Because he would just like love to just lay in bed all day and read, which I just think is the cutest thing. So I can't even fault him for that. So McDonald's, and then I had a mental breakdown this day. Unrelated to most things, but you know, she was still a mental breakdown. So went ahead and plopped that in. I'm gonna do the emoji crying, like the scribbler face crying. What the fuck is he looking at now? I think he grabbed his little sketch pad. Yeah. Oh my god. Bennett's like drawings are so good. He's so like artistic and he's so smart. Like it kind of amazes me, and he's like so good at math. He got like a math award, which is so cool. He's like really good at like applied math, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's like the only really math you know at that age. Mental breakdown's kind of big, so I might have to cut her. But he like, we'll change this box to something bigger. Especially like when it comes to like years and dates and like ages, like that stuff. Like he loves, like Nick will say, oh, like that came out in 1990 whatever, and Bennett will be like, oh, that's when you were, you know, this age. Or he'll be like, oh, and he remembers like all dates, like anything that's ever happened to this kid, he knows what the date is, and he'll be like, oh yeah, that was, you know, this is still gonna get covered up. It's just the way the cookie's gonna crumble here today. Because as long as you could see one of the eyes crying, it's fine. He just like just is like really good at math. I don't know if that'll translate to like later math, because so for me as a kid, up until the 6th grade, I was like a math whiz. Like I got tested, like gifted in math, and as soon as algebra hit, I was like, I failed math. Like I was not good at it. But like there was this thing in New Jersey called like the Terra Novas, which is like the state testing, and I got a 99%, which only 3 kids in my entire class, like of like year, I guess, not class, but year, got a 99 or above, and I was one of them, and the other ones were like went on to be like super geniuses. So here I am. After that, I failed math. Too much pressure. Anyways, so did that, and then I just showered, and I don't think that, I mean, it'll fit, but it'll be a little bit tight. Showered and then took a bath. Which, you know, sometimes showers just really, you know, do it to you. They really get you in the zone. So let's go ahead and plop that down. So I'm going to do a little Scribble. I think I'm going to do this one. Here goes Bennett. Can you hear him clunking? I swear, like, that's like a hereditary thing from Nick, is like heavy stepping. Because Bennett weighs like nothing, and he like always sounds like an elephant when he's walking. Then on Wednesday, I was up at 5:30 because Mr. Theodore was really, you know, testing my patience on everything. So he was up at the butt crack of dawn. Thankfully, he's kind of like over that. So, because it was a little rough there for a second. A little rough. Okay, so 5:30, and then I'll do a little like sleep mask. And then this day, so we had cleaners for a really long time. I can't do every other, which is annoying with like the pattern, because this is me putting patterns on here, which I'm like now thankful for that I do. But we had cleaners for a long time, and then we were like, we could do this ourselves. And we're not like really good at it. I'm just going to throw it out there. We're not good at cleaning. It's not really, this is the wrong color. Right? No. Yeah? Yeah. Just kidding. LOL. JK. Ugh. It's this color. Let's try and save these and see what happens. So I talked to my one neighbor. She's like, she knows like every vendor of anything to ever be alive. She's like the professional. And she's like, yeah, I've been using this company, and I'll just take up this whole thing. I should have enough little things, hopefully. So we really liked them. I think the owners, I guess, came and like looked at the house, and they were like so nice. Yeah, so that was like really nice, because I have this thing with like floorboards and like them being like dusty, and I just don't have like it in me anymore to like sit down and like scrub a floorboard. I just feel like I might be getting old. So it's just not happening for anymore. So also, I'm just like a generally busy woman. Do you know what I'm saying? Also, Nick cleans, but like Nick's not like really good at it. He thinks he's like a good cleaner. I feel like he has specialties of cleaning, right? Where like I think like in specific areas he's like super like into like keeping it clean, like the kitchen, and basically just the kitchen. And the rest of it, he like kind of like, I come from a family where like clean is clean. It comes from a family where like clean is clean. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But it just wasn't up to the pars. So I was holed up in my office basically the whole time so that I wasn't in anyone's way, because that's like my worst fear, is being in people's way. But afterwards, the clean house, literally like the love of my life. Love of my life. So I'm going to go ahead and let's pull out this color and see what we have in the cleaning. Let's do like the little vacuum. Right there. I did a great job. Really, really happy. Thrilled. So clean. So squeaky. So good. So thankful. Loving it. Every second of it. And then I just worked all day long, which is the preference. You know what I'm saying? I love working most of the time. Not all the time, but that's, I think, very, very normal, right? Right? If it's not, don't tell me. All right, let's do this. And a work. Then I made tacos this night, which is another banger meal that like everyone eats, so I make it often. So I made tacos. Simple but effective. So let's do a little tacos in here. Tacos, the love of my life. Everything's love of my life recently because Taylor Swift's the love of my life. And then I was just hanging out with the fam. I think I'm going to use the little patterned this thing here. And then I'll use a little like kids sticker. Actually, I think I might be out of them on that sheet. Let's see. Use this little boy on the Scribbler page. So cute, so little. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. With fam. I have to like recenter that out a little. Yeah, it doesn't bother me too much. And then I just read the night away. Just read and read and read and read and read. So I think for that, I'm going to just use, I should be able to fit it. I have to cut this. I'm like, do I use like a, maybe I'll use this. I don't feel like cutting anything right now. And then just recenter that with fam down anyways. Chilling like a villain, I've been in a moment. Okay. Just making up my own crap. All right. I'm gonna put that in there. And then for reading, let's grab the book stack here from the doodles, and then I'm just gonna do a read script. So cute. And if we moved on to Thursday, this is whenever I left for Dallas. Again, we left super early. I got a chai on them. I'm not gonna mark that road trip. And then we went to Buc-ee's. So for Buc-ee's, I am going to use a little thing. Actually, I feel like I don't know if I have enough little things then. So we'll do Buc-ee's in this. Okay, because we stopped at the good old Buc-ee's on the way, which is a gas station if you didn't know. It's very, very fun. I'm going to use the little car to mark that it was like the little road trip down from the icons. And then we did get canes. We're going to use this little bit of a bigger box in here for picking up cane. I think I'm going to use, actually, which is funny, this little like scribbler guy with a suit on. That just reminds me of Cane. And I'm going to get the Cane script, and then I'm going to try and fit 2 little things in, which I feel like should work, right? I'm going to do a patterned one. I'm going to like squeeze them, you know? And then I'm going to do this one here. Okay. And then I am going to mark that we went to the Half Price Books flagship store, and also that we went to Bubba's Chicken. For the flagship, I'm going to go ahead and put in the book from the mini icons, and then for Bubba's Chicken, I am going to do the fork and knife. And then if we move on to the bottom, I am going to plop in that we went to Target. Let's do this one, right? Yeah, Target run with the little, do the little shopping cart, and the mini icons, and then listened to the new Post Malone song. Do that with this. And then gaming, and we were at the Airbnb. I think I personally might just go ahead and not put in Airbnb and just do gaming just to savor the flavor with these colors. So let's do Post Malone and Taylor Swift. I think I'm going to do under, I think a random, I have Post Malone stickers in my selection of stuff. Oh my gosh, the cowgirl. I love her so much. Okay, so I have Taylor. I'm going to use this one because it matches. Also, that one matches. So I have Post Malone. And then for Taylor, I think I'm going to use this one because I feel like it does. The blue guitar doesn't really match. I'll use this Taylor. I just love her. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we'll do this for Post Malone. I was so excited whenever it was announced on like the album list, song title list, that he was going to have a feature. And then for gaming, I'm just going to go ahead and grab a little meeple sticker from one of these doodle bundles sorts for, actually I'll just do that and then I'll do Airbnb gaming. That's cute, right? I think so. I like it. We move on to the big old Friday. I put in that we got 2 albums, which I think I will mark actually, or no, I can't because it's not like the color. I am going to mark a little bit bigger. I'm going to do it with one of these like rounded like boxes. These are my favorite boxes if you didn't know. And then I'm going to do a little tie-tie. Oh, I'm actually going to need another one, so this will be perfect. All right, so we're going to do that. And we're going to do 2 albums, which I am going to go ahead. Oh, it is already like separated. That's perfect. When I did the cut files, I was like, nah. And do the two albums. Oopsies, there we go. And then, oh, actually, I could have probably actually did this one as the 2, but it's fine. I'll just move everything around. So we did go to Cindy's, which was that diner that we tried out and really liked. So let's do that with a fancy label. And then underneath it, I'm going to put that we went to Half Price Books and I was passed out because all the cool, like, Sarah J. Maas stuff. Okay. So we did Cindy's. So for that, I'm going to do a fork and knife scribbler. I'm just like, honestly, I'm not even like looking at, like, I have all these laying around and I'm just grabbing whatever I see the first like one that I need. And then Cindy's NY because it's like a New York style diner. And then I'm going to put passing out with a, what icon could I use? I'll do the shopping bag because we did do a little shopping. Okay. Did that, and then we got a pop stop at the good old McDonald's. Just mark this like this. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the good old little Happy Meal here to mark it was McDonald's, and then a pop stop. And then we went on a little shopping spree in Half Price Books, like a bunch of Half Price Books. We drove all over Dallas, went to the different Half Price Books, found some cool things along the way. So for that, I'm going to use the little shopping scribbler and do shopping here. Then we just gamed because we're gaming girlies. So I'm just going to grab another fancy label to plop underneath that. And I will use I have in here, or actually just use this color. Let's do no, I did not next to that. Let's do, actually I'm gonna do the pink haired girl with the cards. She's cute. For gaming. Then for dinner, we went to the Henry, which was really, really yummy. So for that, I'll just use a bigger box, I think. Or no, I'll use a fancy label. Super yummy, great service, great time. And I will use, I can do it with a broken heart. Actually, let's use the little chef scribbler that's here. The little like tray for the Henry. For a second, I thought I wasn't recording. And then we did play Arc Nova. So I'm going to put that in, of course. I actually put in the rest of them, I think. Arc Nova, Reading, and Goofin'. That's cute. This looks so good. So, Arc Nova, Goofin'. Oh, that's Stormin'. I'm with my ns. Goofin'. And then a Read. Okay. So I'm just going to put some icons in here. For Arc Nova, I'll do the little, actually I'll do the game piece. For Goofin', I'll just do the little like luck sticker. And then for Read, I'm just going to do the bow. Okay, if we move on to Saturday, let me check my text messages first. Okay. On Saturday, it was thunderstorms. So for that, I'm just going to use a little thing. Thunderstorms, and then we went to Cindy's with Kane. We just went by ourselves the day prior, so we wanted to take him because it was so good. And then we did play Wormspan, which was so fun. I don't think I won this time or the other time I played it, which is kind of wild. All right, let's do this. Actually, I kind of want to play it. Oh, Nick's gaming tonight. I was going to play him tonight, but I think I'm going to be reading tonight or working. Honestly, I don't know, because I do have like a lot of work I need to get done. It's just one of those like, I'm just tired, you know. Getting these videos done, though, is kind of like I'm sort of doing something work-related, you know. So I have Stormin'. And then I also have, let's see, use the card scribbler again for Wormspan. I wonder what Bennett's doing. Check on him in a couple. He's solid, but he might not just be not chilling, but I think it's fine. Wormspan, Storming, I'm just going to use the, I don't know anything, maybe I'll use the candle. Or, oh, the water droplet. It could be water, like a blood drop, NBD, whatever you want to do. And then I am going to put in that we went to, oh, I put Wormspan there. It was supposed to be Cindy's, but I'll just do the egg for Cindy's, because I did have eggs this day, actually. And we'll do Cindy's again. And then I did play some Sudoku while Hannah read, because we had a little bit of time before Kane got back and I didn't want to like do a bunch of stuff, but I bought a Sudoku book at Half Price Books and I love it. I bought the like extremely hard one. I only finished like 1.5 puzzles, but I was having a blast. It's such a satisfying game. It's like the only game I like playing, really. Like, it's the only game I have on my phone that I will play if for some reason I need to. Like, it's never going to happen, but like if I had to, I would want to play Sudoku. Then we got McDonald's. It was a pop stop, so we just like, Kane wanted food, and we will never say no to a McDonald's pop. So we went and got pops. We should say Kane bought us pops. Sweetie boy. Also recently gotten the McDonald's app, and y'all, there's so many good deals on the I already use the Pop Stop? Maybe I did. That's fine. I'll just use Donald's. Okay. And so many good deals on the app. If you don't have the app and you go to McDonald's, you definitely need it. Then we went to two different gaming stores. So the first one we went to was called House Rules, and it was super nice, and it was like a smaller one, but they had a lot of like Kickstarter stuff. They had some really cool, like, it's more like more unique stuff, I guess. A lot of cool D&D stuff, which I did get some things. Again, I have the haul on our other channel. So we went to House Rules first. So for that, let me grab like a little gaming of sorts sticker. And then the second game store we went to, well, me, Hannah, and Kane went to, was called Common Ground Games. Both of these are in Dallas. If you're ever in Dallas, you want to hit them up. That one was way bigger. They had a lot of like people gaming there. It was kind of like, I think they were having tournaments. It was really cool. The store itself was humongous. They had a huge like D&D section, and they had like so many games, so many what's it called? So many like component upgrades, which I don't really see at many places. They had a huge like sale section that was like 50% off of stuff. They had everything was like really well organized. They had a ton of like dice and pins and plushies and all kinds of fun things. It was really, really nice. Definitely want to go back. They had one of our favorite games, like not like top 10 favorite, but one of our games we really liked for 50% off, which was wild. Then we were just gaming, which was super fun. So we just went ahead and gamed for a bit. I think we played Wormspan with Kane then. And then we took a break and ate dinner. We went to the like Mexican place that was like right next door. I didn't see it like when we initially like got in, but then like when we were driving around, I was like, we had came in a different way to the Airbnb, and I was like, wait, there's like a Mexican place there, and I could smell it in the car, and I was like, it smells good. So we ended up going there, and it was delicious. Very, very delicious. I would go back if I was in the area. You know, if I stay at the Airbnb, I definitely would be like, okay, we're going to make sure we get food here. Like one of the nights that we're here, because it was so yummy. So for that, I'm going to use the pan, because it's funny because I got fajitas. So I feel like it comes out in like the little like pan thing. Then I did finish I'm so sorry. I did finish Part of Your World this night, which was the book that I was reading, reading away. It was super cute. It was very much of the vibes. I feel like I hadn't laughed that much like out loud reading a book in forever. And it was definitely like rom-com vibes. Had like a little bit of like magic realism in it. Not like wild that it was like super big part of the plot. Overall really cute. It's one of, I believe, 3 in like a like standalone type series type thing where you could read them by themselves, but you could also read them like they have like characters that kind of go together, I guess. But I really liked it. I would definitely recommend it if you are into like romance and like a little bit of comedy throughout. Very cute. Then Sunday we walked to Starbucks because there was a Starbucks that was in walking distance, and it was like chilly, but it was nice out. So I think it would have took more effort to like drive over and park than it would have been to walk. So we walked over to Starbucks. I got myself a big old chai to start my day with. Did that, and then we said goodbye to Kane and started our journey home, which I feel like the time flies when you're in good company, you know what I'm saying? So we said bye to Kane, love him so much. I like this, like our best little trip, and said bye to Kane. I'm gonna do the little airplane because he was flying out, and then We had like a little Taylor listening party in the car, which was really fun. We like rated all of the songs as we listened to them. Let me actually do this one. I'm saying a lot and I apologize. Taylor listening party. So for that, I'm going to grab the other Taylor Swift sticker that I did not use. There's Reputation, but I feel like Reputation doesn't, like it's black, doesn't really fully match the energy. It matches more the album, I think, than these ones do, but it's okay. We rated all of the songs, and then we rope dropped McDonald's and went to Half Price Books Outlet, which I don't think, I guess I like took out. I don't know if I just didn't like put it in or what, but I mean, it's fine. I wasn't really like, we didn't really get much there. So I got like one graphic novel and then that was kind of it. But we rope dropped McDonald's. So for that, I will use, I'm just going to use a little heart because I don't know what it is. Yeah, from here. And then I was just hanging out with the family because obviously I missed them all because I hadn't seen them since, well, realistically, I hadn't really seen them since Wednesday night. And then, so for that, I'm just going to use like a little balloon from the thing, mostly because I'm being lazy, and a with fam. And afterwards, like I said, I played Wormspan with Nick, which is the game that I got out and about on the road. So I'm going to choose another one of these. I think I'll just use another one underneath maybe, yeah. So I think for Wormspan, I don't know what I'm going to use actually. I kind of want to use a dragon. Let's grab one of those because it is dragon. So I feel like there's never a better time to have a dragon on your planner than playing Wormspan. Here she is down here. Just grab one of the purple ones. I don't care too much about it. We're playing Wormspan with Nick, and then I was just like super, super sleepy, so we went to bed pretty early this night. So for that, I'm just going to use a Scribbler sleeping. NBD, and I'm going to use a Sleepy Girl script. And that, my friends, is the whole Kit Kat and caboodle. This spread turned out so cute. Hold on. Let me show you. Oh my gosh. It's a vibe. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. Ugh, look how good it is. So pretty. There's garbage trucks in the background. Let me go ahead and show you everything that I have. Obviously just I save all of these, but D-stash wise, I have the doodles. I have this. I'm probably not gonna put any deco on it because I kind of like with the vibes currently. We have that for D-stash. Probably just D-stash these here. We have these, this, lots of stuff. And that, my friends, is everything for this video. I hope you liked it. If you made it all the way, leave me a smiley face down below, an emoji, and I will talk to you all in my next video.